Today we are speaking with a lovely lady who has overcome her fear of being locked in a confined space with her partner 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, from the boat Tellurian. And where's your home base?
On the Sunshine Coast.
Sunshine Coast.
Yep.
So I'd like to introduce you, Edie. Thank you very much for allowing me to interview you today.
No problems, Kristen.
Okay, well, tell us a bit about the boat you're on.
It's a 44-foot cutter rig ketch, and it's got 3 cabins, one of which is a work shed. And yeah, It's a beautiful boat.
So being a ketch, is it timber construction?
No, it's fiberglass.
Fiberglass,
Yep.
okay. Oh, very good. And you've got a wheel, I noticed.
Yes, we've got a wheel.
Very good.
Yep.
We've got a tiller, so people are often surprised when they come on board our boat. They
Oh,
say,
okay, yeah.
Where's your wheel? But
Yeah,
we don't have one.
you don't.
No.
No.
And how did you come up with the boat name, or was the boat always called Tellurian?
Dennis bought the boat and about 13 years ago, and it was already named Tellurian.
Okay, so how long have you been together on the journey?
I met Dennis about 6 years ago.
Yes.
And then started taking holidays from work until I retired about 3 years ago, and I've been on the boat ever since.
So he lured you in slowly?
Slowly, yes. Yeah.
Ah, wise move, wise move. So how long have you lived aboard now?
Just around 3 years.
3 years,
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
And did you have any experience on boats prior?
No, only cruise ships.
Yep, okay.
And I knew I wouldn't get seasick on those, but yeah, I wasn't sure about little boats. Yeah, how do you live with someone 24/7?
Yes.
You know, that was a big concern. It's not like you can just walk out the door and go for a drive.
Does make it a bit different, does it? And how do you find your relationships coping with that extra stress of being together in close confines?
It was a lot of trial and error because we don't always like the same music or, you know, the same type of foods.
Yes.
But you sort of like get there in the end and you make it work.
Yep.
If I need time out, I'll just go and sit on the deck and read a book.
Yeah, that's a good
I'll
idea.
put my headphones in.
Yes. Block out, can't hear you. And before you moved aboard, did you have any challenges with organising your life as far as work and family, money, pets, things like that go?
Because I was one that left home and not my daughter, she and her partner live at my house and are looking after my dogs.
You hope.
They are, because we do impromptu visits. Sometimes I'll ring up and say, oh, I'm coming home in about a month, can you make sure the garden's done?
Yep.
That was the worst thing, they didn't like gardening, but anyway. But yeah, organising home life, I was sort of like, excuse me, starting to cull a few things in the way of clothes and bits and pieces, decluttering, I suppose you could say, a little bit. But because I knew I didn't have to move out of the house completely, I didn't have to worry too much about what I was going to get rid of and what I was going to keep. So yeah.
Things that, you know, you really enjoy, like, is it the space or the head or the galley? Do you have a flushing toilet on board?
A what? A
flushing toilet?
We do have a flushing toilet on board.
Because I know that's a big thing for women to like to have a flushing toilet.
Yeah. No, that is convenient. We do have a solar shower, so we don't always have to use our electric hot water service.
Yep.
So we don't have to start the engine just to heat up our water. Because in weather like this and really warm days, sometimes the shower can be too hot.
Yes, that's true.
So you just have to wait till it cools down. But anyway, I love the cockpit. up here because we've got 360 degrees views in all types of weather.
Yep.
With our clears down and that.
It's a very comfortable cockpit actually. I do like the high back.
Yeah.
I know with ours we've got a very low back and it's sometimes hard to get comfortable.
Yeah, no, it's very, very comfortable. Although sometimes I feel it's a bit squashy with 4 people or 6 people in here. But we can always sit up there too. So.
Yep, and it's great also having the shade over the top when you've got your wheel here and you can still see quite clearly.
Yep, we can sail in all types of weather.
Yeah.
And we can stay dry without having to put wet weather gear on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very good. And is this a vessel that you think you'll keep for a while longer, or is this the be all and end all boat, or are you sort of thinking that maybe you might get onto something else sometime soon? Or?
I don't know. That's up to the skipper to decide. It's his boat. I would love to have a cat, only because you actually walk around instead of climbing over things and up and down ladders and whatever.
Yeah.
But anyway, so
you like to work on
that's the skipper's decision on how long he wants to keep it or whatever. Yeah.
Yes. Okay. How big an issue is safety for you? Like, is that something that concerns you?
Well, actually, I'm not a really good swimmer, but I haven't really worried about too much safety because when we do sail and we heel over too much, I do get a bit scared, a bit frightened. But we've been through some rough conditions, so I know what the boat can do, so I'm not as scared anymore.
Yeah. There's nothing quite like doing it and experiencing it so that you know. I think more of the fear is not having experienced or gone through something like that. I'm still yet to go through a storm, so I'm sure that day will come.
Well, don't look forward to it, but you know, it could happen.
Yes. Do you suffer from seasickness?
Only when we leave Mooloolaba.
Oh.
That's the only time I have gotten seasick.
Okay,
not
is that
bad.
Getting out through the bar there, or?
Well, my partner sort of thinks it's because we've been on land, flat land, and then all of a sudden you're into the ocean swell straight away. So whether that's it or not, I have tried travel calm bands.
Okay.
But it didn't really work for me.
Right.
So but only when we leave Mooloolaba. It can be rough out here, not a problem.
Okay.
So
maybe it is just something as you are setting out from being the first time off land for a period of time, and it just takes a while to get your sea legs.
Yeah.
As they say.
So it's the only time. So when he had to sail from Mooloolaba to Tin Can Bay this year by himself, I was quite happy.
Yeah.
And I got on a Tin Can Bay.
Yeah. Is it mainly local, or have you been in international waters as you?
No, we tend to stick between Port Douglas and the Gold Coast. And we've got family along the way and friends along the way, so that's what we stick to, and just our little islands.
And how does your family feel about what you're doing? Do they have any concerns?
No, my daughter gets the house to herself.
Yep,
it's all good. Yep. And she's the only family I've got really.
Right.
The rest are in Melbourne, but yeah.
Oh, that's good.
So
and
I think she's happy.
Do you have a safety plan in place? Like if your daughter doesn't hear from you for X amount of days, is there like anything that she would do to say, gee, how do I get hold of Mum? Or when would she start to get worried?
We haven't had that problem yet, but if she did, we have explained to her that she can ring any of the Coast Guards along the way where she thinks we might be, and then they can just contact us.
Yes, okay. Now, what do you do to amuse yourself on board?
Well, I do like reading. I play the ukulele and
Ah.
my partner plays the djembe, so we have our little
Yes.
music sessions.
Yes.
I do write an article on sailing for an online magazine.
Oh, and what's that magazine?
It's called Wholly Natural.
Wholly Natural.
Yeah.
Oh, very
And
good.
yeah, that only comes up in once every 3 months sort of thing, so I just started doing that probably 6 months ago.
Oh, okay. Oh, well, we'll
Yeah.
have to put a link in our
Yeah.
area with how people, if they're interested in finding out about
Yeah,
that publication,
yeah.
we'll put a link in the description below
Yeah.
if anyone's interested.
Cool. And also at the moment, when we visited Cairns, my partner's granddaughter gave us a toy to take on adventures.
Oh,
So every week I send through Messenger photos of what Gidget, the toy, has been doing.
Okay.
And it gets and stories to go with it. So
just Gidget
sometimes Gidget comes kayaking with me.
Yep.
Or she comes to the laundromat with us and accidentally falls into the machine or the dryer. Just little things
That's funny.
like that. So
Amazing.
that's our weekly thing as well.
And does Gidget have her own Instagram page that you can post to, or own
No,
Facebook
she doesn't.
page?
No. We just send little stories through Messenger with lots of photos.
Okay, no, that sounds like fun. How are you at tying knots?
I can only do one knot,
And what knot is that?
and that is the clove hitch.
Yes.
That's I
I
have
for
been.
tying the fenders on.
We
one?
don't need to tie them on because we clip them onto the that red rope lifelines.
Ah, okay. So you just clip them on. That would make
Yeah,
life easier.
yeah. So we don't need to actually tie them, but I do help tie the kayak up.
Okay.
Mm.
And do you spend much time in marinas?
No, not unless we absolutely have to.
Yep.
Then or if we are somewhere where there is going to be a cyclone, well then we might have to hop into marinas. But
Yeah.
no,
So being in a monohull, does it get very rolly out of the marinas? I know that's something that people can be concerned about, is that rolling in the anchorages.
it can do, but then my partner usually picks the right anchorages, so we don't have too much rolling if we can help it.
Bit of planning.
Yeah, except where we're anchored here.
We're at Early Beach at the moment, people, and it is very windy today, but I've got to say, we're facing the right direction. We're not rolling at all.
We're sitting quite well.
Yeah, it's fine. I know last night we were looking at all the masts, sort of doing these ones.
Yeah,
When we were in the marina.
yeah. It's fun.
So given that you don't come into dock or anchorages very often, you don't have those screaming matches that I know a lot of couples have with...
No, because my partner does it all. He knows exactly how to guide the boat in and parks it. If someone's there, then I'll throw them a rope.
Yep.
But otherwise, he'll sort of like, just pull in, and then he's the one that jumps off the boat, unless he wants to put the fender step down for me.
Yep.
Then I can hop off the boat. But if he doesn't, well, then he's got to jump off.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are there any social sites that you've joined as part of the sailing community that you find helpful?
Yeah, there's Women Who Sail Australia, which I find really, really good and helpful. And
Okay. We'll put a link below to that one as well.
And Cruising Queensland, of course.
Right.
That's
Very good.
excellent. And there's also Sailing Australia.
Ah, okay.
So they're the three sailing sites that I use.
And how have you found the sailing community in general?
Oh, very, very social. I thought this lifestyle was just going to be too quiet for me because at home when I was working I was always out.
Yep.
Out for dinner, out dancing, whatever. And I thought, it's going to be a bit quiet for me. But I tell you what, it's not.
No.
It's not. It is very, very social.
And I guess too, you can take on as much or as little of that as you want to.
Well, exactly. You just, if you feel as though you've had too much socialisation, you don't want to, have a few quiet nights, no problem, you know. And we've met a lot of people that do play other instruments so that we can all play together.
Have a bit of a jam.
That's right, and everyone plays different music, so it has different songs and things, so you just learn different types of music.
I know we had a lovely time on Percy Island.
Yeah.
With the goat stew night.
Yes,
all the
we've had that too. Love it. Love the goat stew.
Yeah, I know.
Very tasty.
I'm not sure if we'll be able to anchor there on the way back with the winds.
No, I don't think we are. We did on the way up, but yeah, we'll probably miss that on the way back.
And what are your sailing plans for next season?
Not too sure yet. We know we'll probably come back up here, up to Airlie. But sometimes we have sailed up to Cairns.
Yep.
But now that we've got a motorhome as well, we might just stop here.
You've got the best of both worlds, actually, haven't you?
We have.
Tell us a bit about your motorhome.
Well, 3. We've got the house as well. So.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Exactly. No, I think that's fantastic.
Yeah, it's a bus converted to a motorhome.
Yep.
So it's an 8-metre bus, and it's pretty awesome and very comfortable, and yeah. And it has an island bed.
Oh, my goodness.
Which the boat doesn't. So
that's one thing I can't stand is, well, I do find it a bit annoying, is the V-berth. The sleeping in the V-berth can be a bit restricting.
Oh, I'd hate to make that bed every day, but
I don't.
On our back, you know.
Or in the warmer climates, you've just got a sheet, a throw.
Yeah, yeah.
Making the bed.
But in the aft cabin where we sleep, you've got 3 sides that you can't really access too well, so yeah. But luckily we've got a foam mattress, so I can pull it out, lie on the bed, tuck the other sides in, and then try and push it back.
Now, how do you manage with juggling the bus and the sailing? How do you do your leapfrogging around with getting the bus where you need it?
Well, it sort of was a bit difficult, but we've found that here where we are, we can anchor the boat and have the bus here at the same time, because there is the long bus parking bays. Just where the ramp is here, so at the moment it all looks okay. So when we do take the bus or take the boat south, when we head south, we'll just come back up.
How do you
on
come
the train?
Back up? Oh, on the train.
We'll catch a train up and just pick up the bus and and then take the bus down south.
No, I think that's fantastic.
It is hard, but yeah, so far so good.
Yep.
Yeah.
Just got to be a bit organised with your logistics.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Now, what advice would you give to men out there who would like to get their women to go cruising with them but are struggling?
Take them out in calm water first.
Yeah. Yes, I think that's important.
Yes. Give them a few home comforts too.
Yeah. Very good. And what about, have you got any advice for women who are a bit apprehensive about living aboard?
Look, just give it a go. You've got nothing to lose.
Yep.
Nothing to lose. You can only get seasick and embarrass yourself, but hey, you know, it may happen, it may not happen, but just do it.
Yes.
You know?
That's right.
If you don't like it or can't cope, then you've got a problem.
Yep. Go to plan B.
Plan B, live
Hope
on
you
land.
have a plan B. And do you have any other comments or recommendations for people?
No, but yeah, look, life's too short, just do it.
Just do it.
Just do it.
I like it.
Yeah.
Well, thank you very much, Edie, for allowing me to interview you today and for your precious time.
That's okay, Kristen. No
Lovely.
problems.
Well, what we might do now is take a little tour or take a few photos out
Yeah.
on the deck, if that's okay.
No problems.
We've lost our extra light, I noticed. That's okay. Don't know when that died. Little boat tour. This is lovely. It's nice and roomy. Oh my goodness! Look how clean you are. That's amazing. Look at all that bench space.
Yeah.
That's fantastic. gosh. So have you got a fridge and a freezer down
Yeah,
there?
this is the fridge. And that's the freezer, but we don't use the freezer because
Right.
it just chews up too much.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Much stuff.
Look at these lovely cupboards. Got some nice photos up. Oh my goodness, I do love the aft cabin.
The aft cabin.
Fantastic. That is nice.
Yep.
Look at it, and you've got all your girly stuff over here.
My
Little
crystals.
girlies corner. Nice.
Crystals.
Very nice. That's very cosy.
It is, isn't it?
That's really nice and bright and light. Excellent. I'll come back through. This is lovely. And you've got lots of nice headroom. I like the fact that that's all open as
Yeah, we
well.
always
Get
leave
some
those
breeze. Very good. And here's Dennis. Hello, Dennis.
Hello.
Thank you for letting us aboard your boat and giving us a tour. It's very nice. Oh, is that the TV?
Yes, the
Right.
TV.
Very good. And oh, what have we got up here?
That's good. This is a bit messy in here.
We don't have to show that.
That part's all messy.
No, it's not.
That's Gidget.
That's Gidget.
That's Gidget. And this is Maggie, my Collingwood teddy bear.
Collingwood. Okay, I won't hold that against you. Very nice. Yeah, very
That's the
good.
head. Not that you can
Okay.
video that, but
Quick
yeah.
look. Oh, yep. Ours is probably a similar size, I'd say. Yep. Very good. Yeah, very nice. And
Charlie
saloon, very comfy.
Charlie the dog.
Oh, Charlie, he's low maintenance,
The
isn't
watchdog.
he?
Yep.
Yep.
He's the watchdog.
And yeah, he doesn't even need his own bit of grass. Oh, you've got your drums.
chimney.
Very
tool room.
good. Oh, the tool room.
Yes, the tool room.
Oh, give us a quick look at your tool shed, Dennis.
Tool shed.
That's fantastic. Every man needs a shed.
Exactly.
Look at that.
And it's
Look at that. You've got a
There's the
vice
tools.
there. Gosh, you've got it all.
Yep.
Very good. That's very handy. I know Don would love one of those. We haven't got quite that much space.